Greetings, OTC Fit Life. It's Terry, and Happy New Year. So today I have a menu for you. It's going to be a meal prep that you can do for the week, and it's going to hit our goals, our I guess I could say our wellness goals that we all have. You know, everybody wants to start the new year off with a good diet, and this is going to be a healthy meal that you can stick to, and it has proteins, and it has carbohydrates and healthy fats. So we're going to be making a Greek Meatball Quinoa bowl. And like I said, you can meal prep this like Sunday afternoon and then pack it for the week, and it'll last for several days. All right, so first I'm taking ground turkey. This is 93% lean, 7% fat. It still has a little fat, and that's fine. You just don't want anything that's too fatty, but it's got only 7% to it. So we're adding that in our bowl, and then next we're going to take some spinach. Now this is spinach that's been frozen and chopped, and I've let it thaw, and I have drained it very well, squeezed out excess water. Now spinach is a superfood because it's got lots of vitamins in it and iron, and it's something that we all need to have in our system. So this is a good way to incorporate that into your diet. So next I'm going to season it with, I have some oregano, some salt, and some garlic pepper. Now behind me my pan is heating up, and we're going to be making some meatballs, and we're going to cook those meatballs in a little bit of olive oil. And next I'm going to add an egg to help bind it together. Looks like it's coming together pretty well. I know we all try to make those New Year's resolutions where we say we want to lose weight, we want to eat better, and really the key is just moderation and making sure that you eat good healthy food, good clean food, nothing processed. You want to limit the processed foods as much as possible. That's really where that wreaks havoc on our system and with our health. So the more processed foods that you eat, really the more harm it could do to your body. All right, so there is our ground turkey and spinach. And we've got our oregano and our garlic salt in there, and then our garlic powder. All right, so we're gonna come over here and we're gonna make some meatballs. So I've got my skillet warming up. I'm gonna put a little olive oil in there. All right, next I'm gonna use my ice cream scoop. And this is really a good way to measure out the meat, so that way you have equal portion sizes. I'm just going to press this down just a little bit so they cook a little bit quicker. All right, we'll let those cook for a minute, and then we're going to flip them over. So they're going to cook on each side for about 5 to 6 minutes per side until they're done. And then we'll flip them over. Let's see. some medium heat. And as you can see, we have that nice crispy crust right there, that nice browning on our meatball. Really what we're looking for. There's really not very much fat in the pan other than what we put in there because we are cooking with such a lean protein here. Now, if you're not a big fan of turkey, you can use ground beef if you'd like, or you can use ground chicken, or even venison if you cook with venison. That's a very lean meat. That one you will definitely have to add some fat to the pan because venison is extremely lean. All right, so we're gonna let these cook for a few more minutes. So check back with me in a few minutes and we'll put our bowl together. Thanks. All right, so we are putting together our Greek Meatball Quinoa bowl for the week. So I've taken some quinoa that I cooked it in some chicken broth. And next I'm gonna make like a little light dressing to go on it to flavor it up. So I've got some oregano and basil that's dried. I'm gonna add that to the quinoa, and this is already cooled. And then we're gonna add some olive oil. And again, this is part of our healthy fat. This is really what we want to incorporate in our diet. We all seem to think that fat is bad for us, but good healthy fats are really not. They're really very good for you. And then next we have some lemons that we're gonna squeeze. We wanna juice, get those seeds out. And this is going to be that Greek influence. Get those seeds out. Got the little seeds in there. Don't want to eat lemon seeds. All right, good. Next, we're going to zest a lemon. And then add the juice from this. Okay, so there we have our quinoa with a little bit of olive oil, some lemon juice, lemon zest, dried oregano, and dried basil in there. And quinoa is a nice grain, has a lot of protein to it. All right, so let's put our bowl together. So I have some cucumber here that I have diced up, and I'm leaving the skin on. It's just your own personal preference on what you'd like to do. I don't mind the skin unless I'm doing like a tzatziki sauce, and then I'll peel it and seed it before I make my tzatziki sauce. All right, so let's put our bowl together. So I have enough for 3 nice patties for my lunch. So we're putting that in there. And then next I'm gonna put some quinoa in here. And then I have some spinach. Now this is what I had in my refrigerator. If you have something else such as arugula, which would be really good in this, that would work too. If I can get it open. There we go. So a handful of some fresh spinach. And then some cucumbers. And then some tomatoes. And then we're gonna top it with a little bit of feta cheese. And then another healthy fat that we're gonna add to this is we're gonna drizzle it with some tahini sauce. Now don't go too heavy on this because this is a little heavy in the fat there, but that's about it. And so you can warm your meatballs up in the microwave and then slice them up and then toss it in with your salad. So that is your Greek meatball quinoa bowl for the week. This is your meal prep. This will make 4 plates for me for the week if I do 3 meatballs a piece. And this is healthy. You've got your proteins and your carbohydrates and your healthy fats. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you started off the new year on the right foot. And please check out future videos. I'm gonna be trying to do a bit more baking in some of them perhaps, and maybe branch out and do some soups or something. So take care, and thanks for eating with me today. Ciao.